Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the stigma around dogs and the aggression that they have. Some people still believe that certain breeds of dog are just naturally aggressive, and it really irritates me. Let's take Jack for instance. He's a Dachshund or Dachshund Jack Russell cross. Both breeds are meant for hunting. The only reason why they'd be in that state is if they're triggered. If someone keeps on using that trigger over and over again, they will always be in that state. If you don't want your dog to bite you all the time, don't hype it up for every activity. People like that confuse me. They don't want their dog to bite them, but they put them in that state. When I walk my dog, they see he's a terrier and immediately start to hype him up upon greeting him. Like, "Who's a good boy?" Right in his face. He shies away from that behaviour because if he gets into that state and bites someone, he'll end up in trouble. He'd rather fling all his toys at them and run away than give in and get told off. Then you've got the big dogs that people are frightened of. I'm not saying big dogs can't cause more damage. Of course they do. But a big dog is more likely to use its body because it can. Small dogs, like terriers, use cunning to win against their opponents because they have a disadvantage in size. Their mindset is grab, shake, next, grab, shake, next. They have to be small to catch the rabbit or catch the rat or catch the badger. But they're no heavyweight. As we know, some terriers can climb trees, which big dogs can't do. You do have big terriers. They have the advantage. They can hunt and they can use their weight. Big dogs are more likely to restrain you. Small dogs are more likely to attack because they don't have many weapons. Also, terriers have to think quick on their feet or the rats and rabbits will get away. That's why we should play with them calmly. Then they're not always working. You don't see a policeman when he comes home after work arresting his family, always having to be a policeman. No, that's work. So, they're a policeman at work and a dad or a husband at home. However, if they have to be a policeman at home, they know how to, but it's not 24/7. Play tug with your dog. Have a strength war. If you hype them up, you'll trigger the instinct. First of all, give them something they can be a terrier on. You can't take the terrier out of the terrier, so redirect the terrier behaviour. Got spiders? Brilliant. Get them to hunt those. That way, hunting anything bigger than that, they will ignore. My mum had a fear when we got the kittens. Because they were so small, she thought he'd see them as mice. Luckily, Jack only attacks on command. Try it though. If you find your dog always hyper around a certain person, then find out what that person is doing. When there's a spider, this is how I do it. First, I get his attention. Jack, spider! Then I point and say, get it, go on! Then, when he's done, I say, well done, good boy! Then calmly, good boy. Pat the head, stroke the face, and off he goes. Walking. Try it and see if it works. The amount of terriers, big or small, sent to shelters or put down is shocking. Or they never get adopted because people think they're untrainable. It really annoys me. I'm of the firm opinion that it's not the dog, it's how you behave with and around them. My dog's a ratter and he still can be hyper on command. So if every time they see you, they get hyper, think about why. Terriers are very intelligent, so if you find they're tearing your house apart, work their brain. I let my dog choose what dentist he wants, left or right. He'll sit there, study it, and then decide. Whatever he chooses, the next one he has tomorrow. I will train him up to keep his brain active so that he doesn't become destructive. Look at videos of terriers working and then think, does my dog behave like this when playing tug, or stroking his belly, or just talking to him? This is how people get hurt, especially children. No worries with retrievers, they can be wound up, but it's very difficult. To wind up a dog with the mentality of literally fetch, retrieve, is very difficult. But the terriers, the collies, those kinds of dogs. Collies are just land terriers. They get to play at hunting. They get to plan their attack. Instead of rats, they're herding sheep. Instead of hunting, they just threaten. They smell their dinner all day and just remind them that they can eat them at any time. All terriers can do damage, big or small. Pit bulls have the same instinct as a Jack Russell with the jaw strength of a German Shepherd. So train it the same way as the small ones. My dog has a killer instinct, but he's trained when to use it. Get a toy that simulates their needs. If it's a terrier, get a squeaky toy or a tug rope. If it's a retriever, a flying disc. If they need to act out, for example, if they've been told off, then they can have their canine version of a punching bag. For example, Bonjo punched Jack in the face. After getting annoyed and showing whale eye, he immediately goes to his toys, grabs Pinky, who is a toy cat, and treats her like he would Bonjo. Then he goes and he shows affection to the cat because all the anger's gone. We stop cats from scratching our furniture by giving them a scratch post. We stop terriers from terrorising mice by giving them mouse toys. Also, going in especially a terrier's face is not recommended if you love your nose. Try this, see if it works. Either way, you're handsome and you're beautiful, and you, well, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know what breed of dog you have.